Hey y'all, hope you have a blessed day. Today is December 5th. We're covering Luke chapter 5 today. So Luke chapter 5, Jesus' ministry is essentially just getting started or just getting the ball rolling. He's calling his first disciples, he's performing miracles, so let's just dive right in. So the chapter opens with Jesus preaching on the shores of Lake Gennesaret. And while he's there's these two boats of fishermen that are coming back in after fishing all day, and they haven't caught anything. And Jesus steps to one of them, which is Simon Peter's boat, and he says, let's go back out to deeper waters and cast your nets. And Simon Peter tells him, we haven't caught anything all day, but because you say so, we will go out there. And sure enough, they go out and they catch nets full of fish. And the other boat, Simon's partners, who are James and John, also see this, and they are really stunned. And Simon Peter tells the Lord, he says, go away from me, because I am a sinful man, Lord. And for he and all those with him were amazed at the catch of the fish they had taken, and so were James and John, who were Simon's partners. But Jesus' response to Simon was, do not be afraid. From now on you will be catching people. Then they brought the boats to land and left everything and followed him. So those are your first disciples right there. And when he says, you're going to be catching people. So Jesus calls us all to be fishers of men. And that's where that saying really comes from, is being fishers of men. Because these were the fishermen. And instead of catching fish, you're going to be catching people. You're going to be bringing people to Christ. So that's what we are all called to do, is really just be fishers of men and go out there and spread the good news. So when we are spreading the gospel, when we are sharing the love of Jesus Christ, we are being fishers of men. And that's what Jesus Christ calls us to do. Now you also have Jesus later on. He was in one of the towns and he's preaching, and there's a man with leprosy who comes up to Jesus and falls to his knees and begs and says, Lord, if you are willing, please cleanse me. And Jesus says, I am willing, now you are be cleansed. And so he cleanses the guy, and he heals a guy who was paralyzed. So Jesus is performing all these miracles for people who just have faith in him and are actively living out their faith. And Jesus only calls all of us to do that. Just live out your faith and fully trust in him. And he will make wait your paths. And that's what the point of Jesus' life is Jesus is so encouraging all of us that, he's not just going to grant wishes to you. You need to give and act out in faith and have full trust in him. And that's what Jesus calls every single one of us to do, is just fully rely on him, fully trust in him. And I just pray that every single one of you will continue to study the Word of God and grow closer to him and show him grace and mercy and love the same way that he showed it to you. Y'all have a great day. I love y'all, and God bless.